Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. Perkenalkan, saya Hilal Fadlillah dengan NIM 2009076015 akan mereview paper yang sudah saya pilih, yaitu tentang Engineering Application of Artificial Intelligence. Jadi saya memilih yang tentang kecerdasan buatan, menggunakan aplikasi untuk mendiagnosis kesalahan di 3 fase electrical system menggunakan multivariate statistical signal processing. Langsung saja kita ke abstrak. This paper presents and evaluates a methodology to detect and diagnose single or multiple faults at the early stage in electrical system. The fault affect the gain, the offset, and the phase shifting of the output currents. Following the general fault detection and diagnosis process, the methodology is based on data-driven approach for modeling the currents in the time domain, pre-processing with the Fourier transform, and univariate statistical feature extraction and analysis. Di paper ini menjelaskan dan mengevaluasi metodologi untuk mendetek atau mendiagnosa single ataupun multiple ataupun 3 fase kesalahan di awal mereka. Misalnya lagi ada kesalahan terus di awal langsung kedetek sama menggunakan metodologi ini. Also, in the case of incipient faults, the Fourier transform currents are more sensitive. Therefore, we use the cumulative sum, just-sum mean, or just-sum variance for the fault detection within the initial fault range kurang dari sama dengan 10%, 10%, and the result said to have zero false alarm rate. Intensive simulation shows that these features successfully detect and faults with a probability of misdetection around 5%. Jadi mereka menggunakan cumulative sum untuk mencari kesalahan dari electrical system ini di awal-awal stage-nya. Mereka menggunakan kesalahan kurang dari sama dengan 10%, dan kemudian itu berhasil untuk mendetek dengan range sekitar 5% tentang kurang deteksi. Ya, habis itu yang ketiga, the classification of the 7 fault phases that have been identified, 3 single and 4 multiple is successfully done with linear discriminant analysis and support vector machine when data is linearly separable or kernel-based SVM when data is not linearly separable. The simulation results how that the misclassification errors are lower than 3%. For the fault estimation, the slope of the chosen decision has been identified as a relevant feature for the different faults, single or multiple. From the evolution of the slope along with the fault severity analytic model has been derived. The inversion of this model allows an accurate estimation of the fault event. Selanjut ke introduction. Baik, langsung saja kita lanjut ke introduction. Notice how entering of sensible system is a hot issue in industrial and academic research due to increasing safety rules and the order to avoid and want stop it. It is crucial to detect failures at their early stage. Among the most sensitive application we can cite transportation and electrical energy production. Jadi belakangan ini memonitoring kesehatan itu merupakan hot issue di dunia industri dan juga penelitian di dunia penelitian. Karena kita tuh emang lagi di fase itu gitu. Habis itu every unexpected behavior fault needs to be detected and diagnosed, identification and estimation. menurut Iserman 2006. Indeed, to monitor a process, we need to evaluate the deviation of its current behavior from reference and assume that to be the healthy one, the deviation due to faults or noise variation can be evaluated from collect information data-driven approach, from the theoretical physics-based modeling, or from linguistic tools. The main step, modeling, processing, future extraction, and future analysis are recalled in Fig 1. For the aforementioned sensitive application, the modeling is mainly done using laws or data. However, due to their increasing complexity, accuracy physics behind base models are tedious to develop over all the operating range with weak assumption, data-driven approach based on numerical model for experimental data can be then provide additional knowledge and support effective oversight. The last approach is based on signal processing techniques, statistical analysis, estimation, and detection theory. Indeed, using qualitative information, the fault detection and diagnosis (FDD) produce mainly consists in the residual feature extraction and analysis. Several kinds of faults can be considered: aberrant, intermittent, or gradual. When the gradual failure is a modification that slowly grows in a very low range of values, they are denoted as incipient for such types of faults are difficult to detect and diagnose due to their low security. Severity goes to their noise variance. Nevertheless, their detection and diagnosis are important in early FTD. Ya, baik. Ini merupakan bagian yang tadi saya bilang di Week 1. Di mana bagian ini menjelaskan type of prior knowledge, ada physics laws, linguistic, qualitative rules, data. Mungkin bisa dilihat ada kuantitatif, kualitatif, data driven, data. Terus kemudian untuk dari si physics laws sendiri ada white box model, gray box model, black box model. Untuk dari kualitatif, graphical relation, descriptive language, description, artificial intelligence. Kemudian untuk problem statement, recent work have been proposed for the decision classification and estimation of incipient faults with data-driven approach. They have highlighted the benefit of statistical-based approach for an efficient fault detection in this paper. The callback, labor difference, and the principal component analysis have proved their ability to properly detect and diagnose an incipient fault using the probability density function. However, there is an restriction for using the KLD. The two PDFs should share the same spatial sample space by the projection error and the uncorrelated variable that can be yielded using PCA. In this work, we are also interested in the decision and diagnosis of inception for the three phase.